What's going on YouTube? Scarfchomp Gaming here. Today I'm bringing you this Dragonite Whimsicott team, and then of course it's got a few friends, but mainly focuses around Dragonite and Whimsicott. Sometimes we do bring Cinderace over Dragonite though, but let's break it down here quick. But before I do, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're growing, 225 subscribers, we're over that, so awesome. Thanks for all the support, guys. Thanks for all the feedback in the comments. You guys are great, keep it up. But let's jump back into this team. Okay, so we got Multiscale Dragonite with a weakness policy. So basically we're begging people to attack us. Multiscale keeps the first move, the damage, it makes it weaker that it takes, which then once we activate the weakness policy, we're sitting really good. We run Dragon Dance, Outrage, Wing Attack, Fire Punch. Dragon Dance gives us the speed and attack boost, and then those other two stab moves, and then a Fire Punch for coverage. Whimsicott with Prankster. This one's interesting. We can hit a Tailwind, and then they'll take us down to Sash, and then we hit Endeavor, and bring the opponent's Pokemon down to 1 HP. Pretty fun. We got Assault Vest, Primarina, pretty standard. You guys have seen it on the channel before. That's nothing new. We got the Priority Aqua Jet. We also have Mamoswine, and this is a bulky Mamoswine. It's not as bulky as they come, but it's max HP, max attack, thick fat with a citrus berry. And we're running Avalanche, so we're not heavily invested in speed, which means we'll get attacked first, and most of the time survive the hit, and then pack a punch there with the 120 base power Avalanche instead of the 60. Then we got Cinderace, pretty standard Cinderace set there. Life Orb, so it hits hard. Like I said, pretty standard. You want to Gmax it, it is Gmax Cinderace. We got Gmax Rillaboom, Choice Band, obviously, I prefer it that way. U-Turn, Drain Punch, Grassy Glide, and Knockoff, and that's Gmax as well, really fun. But there's the team, guys. Really, like I said, it's going to focus around Whimsicott and Dragonite, but we can't always bring those two, and sometimes you just got to play with what your opponent gives you. Other than that, let's jump into the battles. Our opponent has been chosen. Okay, so looking at this team here, they've got the Ferrothorn, which would be weak to our Fire Punch from Dragonite. They probably lead Tyranitar, and or they lead Excadrill. So the Sandstorm is going to hurt Whimsicott. So I don't 100% know if we want to bring Whimsicott. Now they are very weak to Rillaboom with the two waters, Tyranitar and Excadrill. I kind of want to bring Mamoswine for the Salamence, but we can also beat it with Primarina, and Primarina helps against the other twos there. So I like a Rillaboom lead because we can U-turn out. We've got Primarina who's bulky, and then we've got Dragonite. I think that's what we have to go with here, but we'll see. This is a good team from our opponent. And it's all really who they lead with here. Alright, so they do have the Tyranitar. And we do carry the Drain Punch. So that would be kind of interesting, right? Obviously everything we have is super effective. I think a Drain Punch here is the right play. It's time for super effective. We're Choice Banded. And if they switch into Ferrothorn, it's going to hurt. And they go into Salamence. So maybe we could have U-turned out, but again, you can't play that way. Wow, that does a lot of damage for not being very effective. Alright, so we've seen two of our opponent's Pokemon so far. I have the feeling if we go into Primarina, we're going to lose it. I don't think we can survive a... It's gonna Dynamax Max Airstream, right? So we got to go into Dragonite here. We got to sacrifice Dragonite, unfortunately. Dragonite is not going to make an appearance here, and that's just the position we're in because of their switch out. They are going to Dynamax Max Airstream here. Unfortunately, that's just the situation we're in. If we would have U-turned, we'd be in a lot better position, but we didn't, so we're here. Alright, and here comes the max airstream as predicted. This will do a little under half. Yeah. Alright, so Salmon's going to get his speed up, as to be expected. Now, we didn't want to bring Whimsicott because of the sandstorm. And we're definitely not going to Dynamax here. That would be a mistake. Yeah, there's the Max Wormwind. Yeah, pretty much predictable there. Now, they will have a +1 attack, which sucks. And 1 turn left to Dynamax. It's not worth bringing Rillaboom in. We're going to have to Dynamax Prime Arena here. And we'll go for our max Starfall. And now we're getting big here. We should survive. It's just +1. Outrage does not affect us. Now we could have swapped. Really, what a good play would have been to swap into Primarina last turn. We probably should have done that in hindsight. A little bit of a misplay on us, but life goes on. Yeah, there's the max airstream, and I mean it's going to do some damage, but what do you do? We gotta take this thing out. Now they still will have T-Tar, and that's probably who they'll go into after this. But we do take out the threat. Obviously you guys have seen how big of a threat this thing can be. Alright, we got the Misty Terrain up. Not that that's gonna help us a whole lot. Salamence goes down, Sandstorm damage. Hopefully they bring in T-Tar, and then the sandstorm subsides. And let's see if our opponent wants to reveal their last mon. And it is Excadrill, who will be double speed here. So obviously we want to hit this max Geyser now. We're probably not going to be around for another turn. Yeah, Earthquake should take us out, which it does. Not surprised. Now, a good thing here is that Grassy Glide. Ooh, and it's Life Orb, so no Focus Sash. We're actually sitting pretty good here. I'm not going to say we're sitting the best, but we're sitting alright. There's the Grassy Surge, which gives us like 91 base power with Grassy Glide, and it is neutral, but I do expect it to do a good chunk. Now our opponent has to decide what exactly they want to do. We are Choice Band, so I'm expecting this to KO, which it does. And now all our opponent will have left is Tyranitar. So unfortunately, we had to sacrifice Dragonite, but he played his part. And hopefully we can come out of here with a win. Now this thing is probably weakness policy. So if we're going to KO it, it has to be here. Choice Band. I mean, it has good bulk. We'll see. And we take it out. Perfect. Good game. Rillaboom. Like I said, we had to sacrifice that Dragonite, but sometimes that's how it goes, right? You can't set up every game. So we'll pick up a win. Alright. Very interesting team here. How do we play this one? Primarina actually looks really good, but I'm very confident they're going to be running Regieleki, which makes me want to lead Rillaboom. But even that's not a super great play based off the rest of his team. I don't want to bring Rillaboom just for that. So I think we have to lead Mamoswine, bring Dragonite, and Primarina, obviously. Alright, that's the team. Okay. What is our opponent leading with? Regieleki? Nope, Marowak. Okay. We're fine with that. Mamoswine is absolutely fine with that. I don't know if we'll KO. We're max attack though, so we have a good shot at it, and they probably assume we're Focus Sash. They stay in. So let's see how much this Earthquake does. It just straight up KOs. So Mamoswine giving us the lead now. Crit. I don't know. I don't know if that mattered. I mean, they're not super bulky. We can look it up after this. Alright, Regidrago. Okay, apparently this is the Mamoswine show here. We're going to go for Avalanche. I have a good feeling that we can survive anything it throws out at us. We are thick fat, so if it's got a fire type move. Dragon Energy, I have not seen this yet. Looks pretty sweet. So it turns out Mamoswine cannot survive that. Into Primarina we go. And I don't think there's a need to panic yet. Obviously, Dragon Energy cannot affect us. But that seemed to hit really hard. Okay, so they withdraw. Pretty obvious. Into Regieleki. Now, I think we're okay here, because Moonblast should do a good chunk. In fact, Moonblast just KOs it. Okay, so we don't even need Dragonite here. And we should pretty handily win this battle here. Now, I know this thing has a lot of HP. I'm pretty certain on that. I don't think it's super fast. And our opponent just cancels the battle. Yeah, so that was a quick one. I like it when they're like that. Let's pick up the win. Don't even need Dragonite again. Alright, I do not like this team, mainly for Pheromosa. This is my least favorite Pokemon. Alright, we gotta bring Mamoswine here. Gotta bring Cinderace because of the Porygon. It is our only defense. And we need something with priority. I think they lead Dracopult. Otherwise I'd bring Whimsicott. Now it's gonna have triple axle, so Dragonite Dragonite might stay home, and we have not been using Dragonite much tonight. I think Primarina comes. This is not our heavy hitter team, but it's a decent team. Alright, our opponent leads with Fable. I'm just going to call it Clefairy there for a second. Alright, we're going to go for the Avalanche. It's going to give us -4 priority, but I imagine this thing goes for Flamethrower, and since we're thick fat, it won't do as much. No, they might know that, and they might go for something else. But, yeah, we're going to go for the Avalanche here, and hope they attack us. If they don't attack us, that's fine. Mamoswine is one of my favorite Pokemon. Okay, it goes for Trick. What is it going to give us? Lagging Tail? Yep, okay. That's fine. We like to go last anyway. Avalanche doesn't do a whole lot. We could go for Earthquake. Earthquake is a powerful stab move. There's a Moonblast. That will probably do decent damage. Yeah, not too bad. Like I said, we're gonna hit the Earthquake. Good damage there. Now, yeah, they're gonna hit their berry. That's fine. Now, if we go for Avalanche here, we should KO. And I'm not too mad about getting this Lagging Tail. And we do survive with plenty of health, and now Avalanche is going to do a lot of damage. Base 120 power versus the 60. Since we took damage, it does make you -4 priority, but whatever, we don't care. Okay, and our opponent sends out Landorus. So he will get the Intimidate off. Obviously, we're going to go for the Ice Shard. Hopefully it's not Weakness Policy. I don't know if I've ever seen a Weakness Policy one, but this will give us priority. It's times 4 super effective. However, our attack is pretty low. Had our attack not been lowered, we possibly KO there. Citrus Berry. Hopefully they go for Swords Dance. That'd be awesome. Nope, Earthquake. That'll take us out. Okay, so we got Primarina. The problem here is Cinderace can probably KO it. Right, we're faster. I don't see them being Choice Scarfed. But if that were the case, we'd want to bounce. Let's take a look at their team. It's probably Assault Vest. Or no, duh, it's Citrus Berry. Duh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we want to raise our speed. So if it's Pheromosa, we win this. We had some great play from Mamoswine. Mamoswine is great. Love Mamoswine. Alright, we're Life Orb, so I'm hoping that we can KO this. Now they could Dynamax as well. That would not be fun. We'll see here. I know we'll outspeed. I don't know what I was thinking about Choice Scarf. And changing my flying type wouldn't matter because if it's Choice Scarf, it'd move first and we'd still be fire type. So, brain fart there, but we recovered in time. Probably should have gone for the Fireball, but this will make us outspeed Pheromosa. But we take it out anyway, so now it's no longer a concern. Landorus is usually pretty bulky. More on the... Well, usually they run Assault Vest, right? So, not too bad. So our speed's up, so we should outspeed Pheromosa if that's what they're running. I'll obviously use Max Airstream. Alright, it's Dragapult, so even better. I kind of want a Max Steel Spike. Although we probably need to hit another Max Airstream. Right, because if it's physical, we want to do this. Yeah, obviously they're going to Dynamax. They usually don't run any flying type moves. They get Fly, right? But you don't see that a whole lot, so I'm probably going to go for a Max Whirlwind and lower our attack, and that's fine. I'm hoping this does about 3/4. And this will change us to Steel type, which should resist pretty much anything it throws at us. Okay, so we do just barely over half, but that's good damage yet. Alright, goes for Max Whirlwind like we predicted. Luckily we resist that. And to me, there is no reason to... Okay, so it is Life Orb. There's no reason to not go for it again. And this should take it into KO range for Primarina's Aqua Jet, if we get there. They could Max Guard, if they have it. Like a Will-O-Wisp or something. I do see these things run screens, Will-O-Wisps, all sorts of stuff. It went for Max Whirlwind. Don't know if it was physical or special. It could carry Thunderbolt, it could carry a lot of stuff. Alright, we get the Max Steel Spike off again. I don't think this KOs due to the attack drop. it gets dangerously close, and the Life Orb will probably take him out, and if it doesn't, Free Marina's Aqua Jet will for sure. Okay, Max Phantasm should be neutral, but I'm guessing it's physical because of how well we resisted that. And Cinderace is going to pick up this win, but like I said, the Life Orb damage takes out Dragapult, and so thanks to a good start by Mamoswine, we put ourselves in a pretty good position for Cinderace to come in and sweep, and we don't need Dragonite again. So we haven't used Dragonite or Whimsicott yet, but we're continuously winning with this team. Alright, we've got a Class C Whimsicott user as well. Now we don't have a great strategy for, well, for anything really. Let's lead Rillaboom. I think that's our best lead, if I'm being honest. Mamoswine would like to make an appearance. And Dragonite. Dragonite for bulk. This guy's got a lot of good answers for us. I don't think we can bring Whimsicott, although Tailwind wouldn't be bad. However, he's got stuff with priority. He's got that Dracozolt, which you haven't seen a lot of recently. So we'll see what they lead. And they lead Lycanroc, which they probably didn't want to. I'm going to U-turn, because I think they're going to switch. Or they might go for a counter. So they're probably going for a counter here. And that did more damage than I would have liked. That's going to basically kill whatever comes out. Sorry, Mamoswine. Yep, there's the counter. Now there's a chance we live. And then we Citrus Berry it up. Now they probably do have a Cell Rock. So we could do some goofy stuff here. We could do some goofy stuff like switch into Rillaboom again. Because you know the Cell Rock's coming. Then Rillaboom takes 2 Cell Rocks. Obviously we have the Ice Shard. We're just going to have to go down here. We do survive. So I don't know what I was super worried about. It is neutral. Oh man. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I guess we should have used Avalanche. Now at this point I might switch into Rillaboom. I just want to keep Mamoswine. I think that's important. Mamoswine is always important. Alright, Cell Rock. Yeah, it does. It does fine damage. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to U-turn, and then we're going to go into Dragonite. Yep, we knew a Cell Rock was coming, and we knew we can't outspeed, so we'll do what we can. We'll go U-turns. It'll kill. So a very interesting series of events there. I thought for sure Cell Rock was going to take out Mamoswine, but we should have known better. Guess we should have used Avalanche, or Earthquake, or Superpower. Literally anything else. Either way, we still got our 3 Pokemon. Alright, and so Grimmsnarl comes out. That is not ideal. I think we'll swap back into Mamoswine. Now it might reflect. We don't know. I could see it. Okay, it goes for Trick, so this works out well. We probably get the Lagging Tail. They don't get anything. And Mamoswine recovers some HP. I think that was a win. That was a win. That was just a straight up win. So they're either going to hit Reflect or just straight up KO us. We do have 100 speed. Yep, so they go for the Reflect, so this was the right play. Earthquake is just our strongest move. Doesn't do a whole lot, but that's fine. We could go for Avalanche here. I imagine they'll attack us though, or set up a light screen. So yep, there's a Spirit Break. I don't think we'll survive this. Nope. Alright, Rillaboom coming out. Now I'm not guaranteeing that we'll KO, especially since the Reflect's up. However, this is going to hit hard. No, not as hard as I would have liked. Spirit Break's going to hurt a little bit. Actually, not bad. That will lower our special attack, which we don't care about. With the recoveries, we should be fine. One good thing that is happening is we are delaying the Reflect. And we should be able to take this thing out next turn. Oh, we survived with 2 HP. Unfortunately, we are not overgrown. Right? Is that the ability that powers up grass type moves when you're in red HP? Either way, Grassy Glide is going to work. And this will also help stall out a turn of opponent's Dynamax. And then we do have a max guard with Dragonite, so we can win this one. An interesting little play around with the Cell Rock there, but we're still fine. Reflect wears off, so they were not light screen or light play. And it is Dracozolt. So I think we have a pretty good chance of winning this. Now they're obviously going to go for a max airstream, and that's fine. They were probably faster anyway. Have they seen Dragonite? I think we did have it out there for a turn, didn't we? Yeah, we U-turned into it, so they know it's Dragonite. They know they got to get their attack up. Grassy Glide does a lot, actually, for not being very effective. That almost does half if it's not Dynamaxed. Alright, so we have the Multiscale still active, which should allow us to survive. Basically, it'll cancel out their Hustle. And our Natural Bulk should win this. Now, they are Life Orb Hustle, so there's a chance they can KO us, but we are Multiscale, right? So there's a good chance that we come out victorious here. Alright, we got Dynamax Dragonite, 332 HP, should be able to survive a max Wormwind. We will get put at 1.5 HP, or 1.5 attack after this, so we do survive with the Multiscale. Thank you, Multiscale. There's the attack fall, but there's the weakness policy proc, taking us to 1.5 attack after the attack drop. There he loses some, and this max Wormwind should have no problem KOing, especially with the Reflect gone. See you, Dracozolt. Alright, so that played out kind of how we figured there once we figured out what the last Pokemon was. Rillaboom did some good damage there. Rillaboom's pretty reliable, and so is Multiscale Dragonite. And that will be another win. Alright guys, well there were the battles. Unfortunately didn't get to pull off the Whimsicott Endeavor swap into Dragonite thing. I think I hit it once, but I still think we ended up losing. I didn't throw it because the battle went on pretty long. It ended with a Cursola. I hate those things. But yeah, that was the team. Like I said, Dragonite is a pretty good switch in, especially when there's like a grass type on the field. You can Dragon Dance. You can basically get a free Dragon Dance off. You can pivot, U-turn with Rillaboom. Rillaboom's really good. We did kind of have an interesting battle there with that Lycanroc, but we pivoted around it, even though I wouldn't say misplayed, but just didn't play, make the best play available on the board, but I wouldn't call it a misplay by any means. But yeah, overall the team is pretty fun to use, pretty strong. Like I said, that Whimsicott, that Tailwind, and Endeavor can really put you in good position to win. But yeah, we tend to bring everyone on this team. You know, there's not one Pokemon that we use more often than not. Mamoswine was actually really good, and I've seen a lot of people Focus Sash them, but this one was max attack, max HP, and it's pretty bulky and usually survives at least one hit. And then you've got the priority Ice Shard, usually with Avalanche, and then an Ice Shard you can take out a lot of things. It's pretty strong. Obviously Cinderace is Cinderace and very good, always good. Rillaboom, really good, always good. Dragonite, new on the team. Weakness Policy obviously saves us in the end there. Really fun. Good Pokemon. Bulk, Multiscale is kind of broken, but it's not at the same time. It's a good move. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the team. Love to hear your thoughts on it. Love to know how we can improve it, if you guys got any ideas on improving that. Other than that, make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate all the support, guys. And let me know if there's a team you want to see. We'll make it happen. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.